Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Mr. Cobalt, and in this video I'm going to be going over how to complete nuclear equations. And again, we're going to balance the sides. We're going to look at the numbers on the top, the numbers on the bottom, make sure that they are equal. The total numbers on top and bottom should be equal, and so we can identify what the missing part is. So let's go ahead and complete these nuclear equations. So coming to this side here, starting with A, they're giving us an equation. So all we need to do is fill in the missing part. And that's going to be really easy because all we need to do is find the total here. And then we realize that this total has to be the same, right? So let's go ahead and begin with this here. So with the top number, we see this is 244 and we have 4. So the total is going to be 244 plus 4. And so that's going to give us 248 on the top for that side, which means that this side has to equal 248. So we have a 1 here. And then you got to be careful with this because notice there's a coefficient of a 2. So this is the symbol for a neutron. So 2 neutrons are being emitted. So that the coefficient tells us there's 2 neutrons. So that means we need to count this twice. So we got to multiply the top and the bottom by 2. So 2 times 1 is going to give us 2. And then 2 plus the 1 here gives us 3. So if we take that 3, we need to know well 3 plus what is going to give us our 240. So we need 240, but we have 3. So we need, what more do we need? 3 plus what gives us 240? To find that, we can take the total 3, subtract that from the 240, and we get our answer. So 240 minus 3 gives us 237. So 237 is the top number. And now we can do the same for the bottom number. So the 96 plus 2 gives us 98. So that's the total for the bottom number. So that means the total on this side should be 98. So we have a 1 on the bottom here. Again, we have 2 neutrons. Both of them have a 0 on the bottom. So 2 times 0 is 0. So we just have 1 total on this side so far. 1 plus what gives us 98? Well, that's 97. You could subtract the 1, right? The total bottom so far is 1. Subtract that from 98, you get 97. So 97 is the bottom number. So now we can look up the atomic number 97 for our isotope. And 97 is gold. Oh, wait, nope, that's 79. I'm being dyslexic right now. 97, where are you? That would be berkelium, BK. So BK is the answer. Okay, what's next? B, we have uranium-238. That's going to react with something to form these two. So let's balance the top numbers. So we know the both of them up here. So the top numbers here is going to be 246 plus 1. But be careful, we have a coefficient of 4. That means we have 4 neutrons here. So we need to count this 4 times. So 4 times 1 is 4 plus 246 gives us 250. So the top number is 250 total. So that means that this plus whatever number has to equal a total of 250. So we have 238. So what plus 238 gives us 250? Well, if we subtract 238 here from the 250 over here, we'll get our answer. And so 238, so 250 minus 238 is going to be 12. So the top number is 12. And now we can do the same thing for the bottom number. So the total here, again, is going to be 98 for the bottom here, plus the 4 neutrons. So 4 times 0 is 0. So that 0 plus 98 is 98. So the total is 98. So that means that the total here should be 98. So I have 92 here. So 92 plus what gives me 98? That's going to be 6, right? 6 plus 92 gives me 98. So now that I have the atomic number, I can look that up, and that is carbon. So C for carbon. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now let's try C. So here we have our missing isotope. Here we have our boron, but we know everything on this side. So here we have Lr256 on the top. And then again, we have 5 neutrons. So we're going to have to count each number 5 times. So 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 256 is going to give us 261. So the top number total is 261. Okay, so that means the top on this side also has to be 261. So I have a 10. 10 plus what gives me 261? Well, all I need to do is subtract 10 from 261 on this side, and I get 251. So 251 plus 10 gives me 261. Okay, now I can do it for the bottom numbers. So again, I have a 103 here, plus the 5 neutrons. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 103 is 103. So the total is 103. So that means that this side should be a total of 103. But I have a 5. 5 plus what gives me 103. But if I subtract the number here, I can figure out what's missing here. So 5, I'm going to subtract the 5 from 103. That gives me 98. So 98 plus 5 gives me 103. Okay, so now that I have the atomic number, I look up 98 on the periodic table, and I get CF, californium. So CF goes right there. Okay, 3 down, 3 to go. Okay, same thing. Here I have both of them on this side are given to me. I have to figure out what this side is. So again, the top numbers here must be equal to the top numbers here total, right? So here 14 and 4, that's going to give me 18 total. So that means that the 1 plus whatever should be 18 total here. So 1 plus what gives me 18? That's going to be 17. Now I can do it for the bottom. So for the bottom number, I have 7 and 2. Add that together, I get 9. And so that means I should have 9 on this side. So 1 plus what gives me 9? That's going to be 8. And now that I have the atomic number, I look up 8 on my periodic table, and I get oxygen. So here I got oxygen 17 as my daughter isotope. Next, we have uranium-238 plus something gives me this and this. So I think that's Einsteinium. And so here I have ES-247. So again, the top numbers should be equal to the top numbers on this side. So the top number here and here should add up to these two. So let's add up the top numbers here. So I have 247, and then I have 5 neutrons. So I have to count the numbers 5 times. So 5 times 1 gives me 5, plus 247 is going to give me 252. So 252 is the total on this side. So that means that it must be the total on this side. So 238 plus something should give me 252. So to find that out, I'm going to subtract out the total here so far, 238 from 252. And what do I get? I get 14. So I have 14 on top. So 238 plus 14. So 238 plus 10 gives me 248, plus 4 gives me 252. Okay, now I can do the bottom part. So here I have 99. I have 5 times 0 is 0 plus 99. That's going to give me 99. 0 plus 99 is 99. So the bottom number total is 99 on this side. So the total here should be 99. 92 plus what gives me 99? That would be 7. Very good. And that's going to give us nitrogen, because nitrogen is number 7 on the periodic table. And so that is it for that one. Okay, next and last but not least, we have F. So here we have a blank plus our deuterium atom, H hydrogen with a mass number of 2. And then we have this here, neptunium plus a neutron. So here we only have one neutron this time. So 239 plus 1 gives us 240. So this side should equal 240. So what plus 2 gives me 240? That would be 238. So 238 plus 2 gives me 240. Okay, here I have 93 plus 0 gives me 93. And so on this side, I have something plus 1 gives me 93. Well, what plus 1 gives me 93? 92. And look at that. We have uranium. So uranium-238 is the missing piece. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do these sorts of problems with your nuclear equations. It's all about balancing the numbers. The total on both sides should be equal for the top and the bottom. So if you enjoyed this video, if you learned a lot from this video, if you learned anything from this video, then please like the video, share the video, hit that like button. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. When you do, make sure you click all so you'll be notified by all the videos I put out. And finally, put a comment down below in the comment section. I would really like it. I would love to hear from you. And also, if you have a particular problem you want me to go over or a question you want me to answer, put that down. If you have a topic you want me to cover, put that down below as well. I would love to go over that with you. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.